Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Starlight New Dawn Scar, Chapter 3, Episode 23, Iron Valley Shenanigans. This is one of our Pokemon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system. I don't know why that changed, but there you go. Seda, you need to update your icon.
Heck keys, my apologies.
But yeah, we're gonna go and get started with. Oh right, our Scar system is available through our Discord. It is in open playtest, so go check it out. We'll go ahead and begin with introductions, starting with Taldarius.
Hello, I am Taldarius, and I will be the storyteller for Starlight New Dawn tonight. I play the allies, I play the enemies, and I play everything in between. The only thing I don't play are our wonderful player characters. And my question for my wonderful player characters tonight is, does your character have a theme song or a genre that they would use for their theme song? First up would be Azrith, because we're missing the other two A people right now. They will be by later.
Well, hi, I am Marzadei, and I play Azrith Yog off jangmo-o. Yes, he has a song. No, I can't remember. I have to go search it up. And genre, I'm terrible with genres. All I listen to are video game music.
Alright, is it like orchestral? Is it like,
No clue yet. I need to go search for that.
Alright, well, we'll come back to that. Dart.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sid, and I play Dart, the Steel Ground Rockruff. As for a song or genre, I'd have to think a bit more on the song. Genre.
I might have just given all of my players a side quest.
Yeah, this is probably a side quest question.
You should have given this us.
This is homework.
Today, and you should have given it to us early today.
I'll take it as homework.
All
I
right.
don't know. It might be like something anime or like something like that. I'm not quite sure. That, or I don't know. He might just sing "The Scientist" by Coldplay. But that doesn't really sounds like a theme song.
If you try hard enough, anything can be a theme song. All right.
Yeah.
Jet.
Hello everybody, I am Razim, and I am playing Jet, the Ghost Electric type Rockruff. As for a theme song for him, I have no clue. I'm not good at coming up with that sort of thing. I know I've been asked that question for my characters in the past and have never had an answer.
That is fair. All right. Sid.
Hello, I am Colada the Jerboa. I play Sin, the steel normal old mawile variant. And, theme song is a thing I have poked you a few times about for helping me figure out for Sin, because I don't have a clue.
But you could also have a genre in mind.
I have debated between, like, a symphonic metal type of song and just a plain like metal song, but I think it would be a nice. Is juxtaposition the word I'm looking for? When you put things side by side that don't quite normally go together, but
yeah, that is juxtapositioning.
Okay, I thought it would be a good juxtaposition to have him, who is, well, he himself is a steel type, but he is not very normally aggressive like metal sometimes is. So it seems like it could be a fun juxtaposition.
That's fair. All right, Vector.
Hello.
Hello, we're still doing intros, so we'll wrap back around to you there, Argus. Vector.
Hello, my name's Avian Wolf, also known as Avi. I play as Vector, the water-flying rockruff, and already I have like two in mind. Probably one, I would say genre. If for zoomies, definitely for EDM. Pretty much I would say any EDM made by uh Camellia, I believe. Or hmm. Or pretty much any orchestral piece by Joe Hisashi, probably. Hopefully, like I've been thinking about this for a very long time, and it's just like after a while, it's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can see that.
That is entirely fair. All right, Argus. The question for the day is: does your character have a theme song or a genre that they would use for their theme song?
Ooh.
Which
Well,
like half of these people have taken as homework already, so you know.
so they gotta think about it.
Yeah.
So I'm Aurum, and I play Argus, the scaredy cat dragon rock tyrant, who is very big into building now. As for theme song, I can't think of a specific one, but I have one that matches the theme. It would be something like the Diggy Diggy Hole, but with building or hammering. If you know the Diggy Diggy Hole song.
All right. So like, yeah. Okay.
It would be that, but building.
Like a communal work song kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any volunteers for recap?
There we go.
What'd you say there, Abby?
Oh, sorry. No, I was just trying to reach for something. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, yeah, because it sounded like you were saying something, but it was like distant.
Yeah,
so I
no,
was just
yeah.
like, I was
You're all
just like,
good.
wait, is his mic not working right or something? Like, shit.
Yeah, no, something fell.
Ah. You see, you need to be careful with that flying type sometimes. It can really knock some things over.
Oh yeah, especially having
Oh
a
my
big
god, he's
leafy
part
tail
cat
too.
now.
Well, the cat would purposefully knock it over. The flying type, when they move around, like maybe gives off a little bit more of a breeze than they mean to.
Yeah. Sorry,
Just a small little accident.
I was wagging my tail too much. Sorry, I got excited.
Got excited from the scene, the plane.
All right.
I'll see if I can try doing it. Try doing it. I know it's been a while, but hopefully my notes will be good enough here for now. If we need a.
Yeah, we did have to take a week off because I was the sick boy.
Yeah, it's all good. All right. So last time on New Dawn, the Starlight New Dawn here. I essentially Argus was essentially wanted to help out and help Ron with making with the armor, and essentially Dart and Vector. We were essentially getting some snacks during a little bit of the time there, but. And as Argus was helping out, and I believe Sin also joined in as well with the armor. Essentially, both Azareth and Jet returned to the room to start, well, to kind of do their own thing here as well. Coming back with some snacks, we Dart and Vector, or I, was able to kind of come back after getting some something a little bit midnight snack and kind of asks a few questions. We were just essentially writing some notes and talking about the shackles and essentially the possible and if not some of the events that has happened with the shackles and with zombies, vaders, and whatnots. And while that was going on, and Argus was essentially was oh yes, and I believe an Agron. I don't remember their name, but I know an Agron was also helping us as well with the armor as well.
It's for the Agron.
Yes. Oh, for the Agron. Yes. Thank you. Let's see right here. Oh, yeah, I have a very specific note that I wrote down. Vector and Dart, they wanted to send a class action lawsuit to the Shackles for possibly causing, interdimensional hazards and other world apocalyptic levels.
Yeah, because its definition of safe and other people's definition of safe are entirely different.
Mm-hmm. Someone should make an agency about that and to Pokemon OSHA.
Okay, no time to start our joint law firm where it's just like, have you woken up in the middle of a strange land in a dangerous situation? Call the experts down at Vector and Darts to,
You may be entitled to financial compensation.
Dog and Dog Insurance Company.
Yes. Yes. So, and while that was happening as well, essentially, Jet was, well, to put it simply, was having a bit of a bit of a panic attack, and and was very obsessed on, trying to find a hobby, but luckily luckily the group was able to kind of huddle together and be able to help Jet out, and essentially hopefully calming down Jet. And later, after calming down from the situation, Shade comes in with more information about Market Day. And Amos being Amos, wanting to cause more chaos. But we are still getting more information about Market Day, and we're just gonna have to wait and see what when Market Day comes around, and we will have to see what other goods that they may possibly come with.
Yep. Notably, the at least currently, a lot of the merchants you found out were carrying like extremely valuable, highly rare items. Specifically going to Market Day because there is no longer as much of a problem going through worlds near the shackles. So other worlds come by to trade.
Yeah.
So what might be extremely rare and valuable might be priceless elsewhere, or it might be extremely common. You never know.
We shall see.
I want a rock from every single reality shackle now.
Vector wants
And
more
each one of those rocks definitely has ore in it.
Yes, it just doesn't work in this one. I'm from a different reality shackle, so clearly a different rock will have ore I can understand.
And you guys did go to sleep at the end of the night, so you will be waking up on the next morning.
Yes. Argus is knocked out.
As I said, decided to go to sleep.
Does that mean we could spend some XP?
Yes. It also means that you recover all willpower, all vigor. As it's a new session, you get all your soul, and you would remove 2 exhaustion if you have any exhaustion.
I have no clue how much EXP I have again.
I can tell you that right now, because you should be at 345.
Oh, I have 20 more. Yay. I keep missing it every time I miss a day, and it accumulates.
If it helps, if you look in the pinned messages for Starlight in the channel.
Oh. You pin it for us. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's pinned, and there's even a last updated, so you know what day I last updated it on.
Yay! Thank you.
So, shall we get to birthday present?
Oh, sure.
Oh?
Yes, I have a birthday present for Avi.
Oh.
And here it is.
Happy
Aw,
birthday,
look
Abby.
I'm gonna hug that plushie.
This plushie's gonna hug
Oh,
you
you
back.
got plushie.
Well,
And you
you
block.
see, Seda, it's going to be very hard for you to do that.
Plushie! We could be plushies together.
at
You
the
guys
two
flop
of them.
against each other. That's adorable.
I got you both emotes for your channels. For that, you know, as you can see, they're meant to go together.
Becky's.
That's adorable.
That
You,
is.
you sneaky bean.
This is also your Christmas present, so, you know.
Happy birthday! I forgot it was your birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Okay,
Abby.
thank you.
Happy birthday.
Like,
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so sorry. I feel so bad.
I even got a reminder about it, and then I forgot anyway, because I've just been...
I got a reminder too, and then I forgot because work's been.
Hey, the board's still open.
Ah,
We're
I
almost
need
at
to go
69
post on it.
responses.
heck.
Nice.
Well, I wanted to
Let me see
do
if I can
this,
find the link Seda sent me.
I wanted to do this here. Plus, I don't think that I could upload these to that site because size limitations and such. Actually, these are probably small enough. I don't know. But I will get you guys sent over those emotes shortly.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Like,
I hope you had extra slots, Seda. I didn't know if you did or not, but I wanted that surprise for you. Yeah, Seda.
I'll make room somehow. I think I do, but I'm not sure.
Seda knew about the Avi part, but did not know about the his part.
That's funny.
Which is also why I didn't send him any additional updates after. Because after a while, Whiskers was just sending me the, you know, both of them together, and it's like, crap. I can't just send, I just can't send, you know, without revealing.
heck.
In cutie.
Ah.
Oh, actually, sweetheart, you should post your other birthday gift in Starlight. I don't think everyone's seen it.
Oh, I should probably stop with them what I'm about to share. Okay.
Oh, Nopa?
Oh, I mean, I was talking about the vector.
Argus didn't get to give you a stick this time. I forgot.
Oh, yes. Ah. Where is it? Where is the channel? Oh, there you go. Sorry, I'm just taking a while. There we go. This one? This one. Wow.
Oh, look at
Oh,
the
wow.
little bean.
Oh, it's Aviator.
Ah.
Oh, you're so cute. Avi, how'd you get so cute?
I don't know. Everyone asks me. I don't know.
Get snuggled, you plushie. I'm gonna snuggle you and your boyfriend and make you kiss together in bed.
Am I good to bring this up on stream?
Hey,
You
Y'all
cut
better
out
be
for
careful.
that. What was that? A yes?
oh yeah, no, please do.
Okay.
Y'all better be careful because next RZ is gonna make you hold hands.
Blasphemy.
Don't tell Darius. I'm already making them do it.
Oh,
That's funny. Only one of us has hands. Oh wait, no, two of us have hands now.
So good. So good. Now let me react to it. Now,
Azroth will achieve the hands later.
I may have done some homework and done things for people. Congratulations. I got a lot of songs.
But
Oh boy.
Quick summaries of them too. Do enjoy. I totally don't have a type.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not.
I'm confused.
RZ just posted like 15 songs in Starlight.
I know, and I don't know what they mean.
You
He
should
put
like.
descriptions at the end.
I put descriptions at them because embedded would like clutter up way too much, and everyone would be like, "What the hell did you do?" Take a look at your time. One of them is totally not "Weight of the World" from Nier Automata.
I mean, that's a good song just in general.
It's just a good song in general. Okay, I don't need to explain it.
All right. But yeah, so you guys did go to bed at the end of the night. So you guys will be waking up the next morning. You guys would find a note waiting for you.
A note? What's in the note?
The note, where Shade normally hangs out, is just be back later. Going to go rob a bunch of cultists who I dislike.
No fusion dance.
Oh, I should have maybe asked the spirits last night if they knew anything about them being here. Damn it. Sad jingle jingles.
I'm assuming we're all like huddled around and reading that, or
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
The moment it's found out that Shade left a note.
Also,
You can
question.
write?
Did y'all tell Azareth what you learned in the forge yesterday?
I don't think so. Maybe.
As far as I know, he knows nothing.
assume that opportunity is going to probably come at some point during today.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to just like hand wave it and say we talked about it at some point before we went to bed.
Nah, huh? I think it'd be really funny just as a scene. It's like, huh?
Huh.
It's gonna be really hilarious, probably, hopefully.
You talk about it over breakfast.
Yeah, that sounds good too. Because I am getting very eepy. Hector's like gonna start heading towards the bed. It's like, we'll deal with it. We'll talk about it more after. But
Didn't
like
we
this
just
kind of
wake up?
This is the morning. Just
Oh, this is the morning. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
As
I
I
thought it was
said,
still
since
night.
you guys-
I think just
Yeah.
like is it still night? I wanted 5 more minutes.
Nah. This is like you guys waking up and finding out that Shade just left without saying.
Oh,
waking you guys up and just
okay.
left a note instead.
Yeah, Dart's just gonna read the note, just be like, I do worry about him sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm sure he has something in mind, and I know he's anything else. Victor just kind of stops himself. It's like, well, then again, though, most of the time it's been. Victor just kind of gives a big sigh. I think more or less. Well, worry. I think that might be just something that think about it after I get my food.
Yeah, food's
Well,
nice.
Food is good, and once I actually find out, then after eating, I'll have the energy to deal with this.
Though I do have to ask one question.
What's the one answer?
Reading the note, out there are there a bunch of cultists that Shade somehow likes?
I think I might have to consult the spirits on if they're good cultists.
Because I feel like just adding the cultists I don't like is kind of redundant. I don't think cultists are naturally likable.
Or maybe there's some good ones that we haven't met. Shade's been all over the place.
Yes,
That, or maybe he
Hey,
made
you
his
come-
own
come-
cult when he was locked in the room.
yes, completely, all over the place in every single corner of that room.
Maybe he made his own cult. The Cult of Shade.
If you guys do remember, there was actually a temple at Aurum Grove that worshipped the legendaries. Just like this is like me reminding you guys a bit out of game.
I don't
Oh,
remember that.
That's where you found the the last remaining shards of what was the protective thing.
Oh,
When you
I
guys
thought
were-
that was a storage unit.
Oh
Nope, that was a church.
That was a
We ne-
church.
We never
We don't-
knew what it was.
That
We
was a
thought it
church.
I thought it was a storage shed.
There was a sword shed next to it that you guys also went into.
That's right. Azra's found the little shard piece.
Yep.
I forgot
Argus
about
found
that.
a notebook to write
so-
down his type sheet.
Yeah, that was in the storage shed next to it.
Hey, to be fair, Azra does not think a church is cult related.
I mean, churches are just cults that are legal. They're legal
Yeah.
cults.
A cult does just mean it has different connotation, but in terms of meaning, it's a system of religious belief towards particular figures or objects. So technically speaking, Christianity is a cult.
It's the
So it's
biggest cult.
all of the religions of the world, they're cults technically.
Azra's is in a cult. He doesn't realize it yet.
You're in the cult of Weezus.
No, he's in the cult of worshipping spirits. Don't worry about it. He doesn't
On with your
realize it yet.
food.
Mhm.
Food.
I'm gonna go join the cult of food.
Onwards to breakfast. Sound of metal being dragged across the floor.
Jacob.
Argus stays far away from your mom.
Probably a good idea, since you magnetized yourself to it before, and it made Sid a little upset.
Argus doesn't want to be launched again.
Launched to the moon.
But what is we're if we're going to get food, what is offered for breakfast?
It's generally just a pretty simple fare because they are having to import food now, so it's not exactly going to be the most varietous, especially considering this is what's the word for it? You guys are just picking up food from like the guild hall, which it kind of just tries to standardize things, and you guys kind of get the lower quality stuff because it's free for you. So it's things like, breads, nuts, berries, things of that nature.
I accept free food.
I would
At
hope
least
you do.
At least in Iron Valley, in the current circumstances, you're not about to be having pancake breakfast.
Our
Yeah,
Argus will go ahead and make the sandwich he made last time with the bread and berries, but make it half the size of the last one he did. That way he doesn't, because he's still on a diet, so he can fly.
Understandable.
One day, Argus.
Yes, would you guys like to update Azurth on your discoveries?
Yes. Azurth, I learned how to make belt buckles.
Huh? You what?
I learned how to make belt buckles.
Oh.
For armor. Also, we have a new mission.
Not official yet, but broader goal, if you will.
What? I thought you guys went to the forge to make stuff, not... Huh?
Oh, there's a mission at the forge. Ron gave it to us, so it's important. It's for the belt buckles. We gotta deliver the belt buckles and the armor that they're on.
Okay.
Defend, all of reality as we know it.
That too.
Yeah.
Azurth may not or may not be choking on food right now.
For giving armor to someone who wears armor.
Roll dexterity saving throw.
Double armor.
Oh wait, dexterity saving throw? You're right, hold up.
Body is a combination of like strength and dex in this, so like
4. What skill?
I don't know, probably like integrity or something.
That sounds about right. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Watch me fail this miserably.
Watch you botch.
If I botch it, I'm not re-rolling it.
Okay, no, there's some 10s. You're good.
There's some 10s. Half some more. The food is able to go down. It goes. What? Reality saving from belt buckles?
Yeah. I helped make them. Argus is just proud. Puffing out his chest proudly.
Start's gonna sigh. Azurth, do you remember the reality shackles that we learned about prior?
I remember hearing about them once. What?
There's one under Starlight.
Oh. Maybe that's why a lot of spirits want to protect the place. Just gonna go back to eating.
Anything else you want to add, Vector, since you were also there?
Vector's like kind of thinking, and he's still trying to finish up his meal. Well, I mean, nothing really. I mean, pretty much was already mostly said, and I think it's just more or less. I just more or less, I just hope everything just kind of lines up, I guess. I mean, we are kind of down to a schedule, and there is still a lot of other things to worry about, I suppose. I mean, we have the shackles, and then we still have Alabaster Gleam. And also that we do need to make sure we do. And I don't really want to be the one to miss out Market Day as well. So I'm just hoping that we'll be able to do everything well, without any much delay, I suppose. But perhaps again maybe I'm just overthinking it right now.
Out of character, how long is it until Market Day again?
You guys got like probably about 3.5 weeks at this point. Like you got a while until Market Day. Specifically, the merchants are probably gonna leave like a week or two ahead of Market Day in order to like finally get there and start setting up all their stuff. They didn't want to be there like right away, because of the whole thing about like, you know, a bunch of people getting evacuated to Iron Valley, so they kind of got told to come here instead. So now Iron Valley, which is like a nominally like, I guess, large satellite town, has been taking in the entire influx for all of this that's supposed to go into the rather large city of Starlight, because they're trying to make Starlight livable and presentable again before all these people get there. And to make sure that there's no, like, you know, leftover Alabaster Gleam people.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys got like a week, 2 weeks until merchants start moving out. Which means you guys got quite a while here if you guys want to like be busy the entire time, or if you guys just want to like do some easy jobs and time skip, you can also do that.
I mean, Argus is learning a lot from Ron, so Argus wants to stick around with Ron as long as possible.
Yep. I'm just letting you guys know that you do have options with this.
Actually, it gives me a couple ideas that could be done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I
Danger.
do also want to improve some of my other things as well, but because I do want to improve just more or less worried about Alabaster Gleam at this point, but again, just a little worried over, just maybe a little bit over worrying over.
Well, maybe we could. It would be hard to help Shade find and root them out.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that comes to mind is asking the spirits themselves in the area.
Wait, spirits?
Oh, there's let's just say a lot of spirits around us that are hard to see. I can see them when I meditate.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I like meditating often. So I could, maybe ask a little, see if they could help us. Maybe it could be the same if I do it in Starlight, too. And if done right, they might be able to help. They might be able to help out Jet, maybe.
So they're down in the mess hall right now?
Yep.
Okay. Jet probably sneezes up in the bedroom, or not up, but, down the hall.
Sneezes.
He's currently trying to practice his drawing more. Just going, relax, 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 relax.
Your life depends on it. Relax.
Relax or I die. Relax, relax, relax.
Then If we have a couple weeks, we might be able to help out that bandit farm. Maybe.
We can certainly see if there's any jobs we could potentially take, or if the guild would let us go do an investigation over there.
Mhm.
They probably would, because Ron seemed worried that they didn't know. I could also keep helping the farmer.
Well, we got a lot ahead of us. Let's, losing words, he just goes back to eating.
Mhm.
With vigor.
Sin is like face down on a berry. He's still trying to wake up.
Victor's kind of like finishing up his meal at this point. It's like, okay, well, do we have anything? Do we have any other missions that we need to do by chance? Or I know that I'm kind of waiting for the whole group to, but
I mean, we've taken nothing right now.
Victor's gonna go. He's gonna like kind of like put his plate away, and it's like, I'm gonna go check out. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe take a look at the posting. I'm not gonna pick anything yet, but I'm just kind of curious what's currently posted.
I'll come with you.
Yeah. Sorry, it just, I don't know, it's just been a little bit of, I feel a little bit antsy, I guess. Just been, I guess I'm just, I don't know, I guess I just want to, I guess it's just more or less I kind of want to go and just maybe see what there's anything else to do. Also, just Victor's like trying really hard to suppress the zoomies right now. Very feeling.
He has all the energy of the day inside of him. He must zoom.
I must zoom, but this is not the place to zoom. So
Clearly, it's the best place to zoom.
not with all the food, and I assume that there's also other team members here. Is there other team members here? Or
Oh yeah, there's like other guild. There's like other guild people here.
Okay, yeah, no, this is not the place. This is not the place to do it. I don't want to cause a scene. It's like
Why not?
newbies and just trips everyone by accident.
I'm pretty sure there's already some very colorful team somewhere in the mess hall.
But Vector, you could go zoomy around the ceiling.
I was actually about to like almost suggesting characters like, do you want to like walk on the ceiling or something?
I mean, I could, but I don't know. It just how big is the ceiling? Actually, that's a good question. How big is it?
It's pretty big because it's meant to, like, fit some pretty large individuals inside. So like the ceiling's like 20 feet high. It's like a big like one. It's just like a really big room.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably I'll wait. I'll wait until we're outside. And I think, I guess I don't know. Just do I don't know, just a little bit of a warm up, I guess. Also just be able to take in the view and all. But yeah, I'll just I'll go ahead and just start making. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a quick look at some of the missions. He's gonna like start like tapping his way through to down the hall. He's just gonna like he's gonna like sit. He's just gonna sit and just look up at the postings.
All right. It looks like the price of missions has kind of slightly gone up across the board now that things have been updated in the 2 days you've been gone.
So we could get more money?
You could, even for the same stuff you were already doing. It seems like guild personnel are just in more demand than they were before, so people gotta pay more money.
Well, let's see what
Argus
we
can
got
buy
here.
all the ore.
In fact, there's even a couple of new merchant postings who are asking to see if there are any ruin delvers that want to go and see if they could try their hands on getting a relic, and they'd get paid proceeds for any relics they find. Of course, having to hand them over to the merchants afterwards, but these are like really big ticket quests, but you are free to take them. It's just also, you'd have to go into ruins, fight your way through them, and maybe not even get a relic. There's no guarantee one will be there.
That's why it's bigger pay, because there's a chance there's not one there.
Yep.
But hey, we still get paid.
You would get paid for clearing the ruin anyway, because it, like,
It's a
You know.
danger.
it's still like a dangerous thing that needs to be done.
Mhm,
But the main pay of the mission would be to obtain a relic.
right.
And you wouldn't get paid, like, a full market price of the relic, you just get paid, like, a big portion of it.
Mhm,
So,
right.
you'd get paid, like, 60% the worth of a relic, which is still ludicrously expensive, because even for, like, a low-value relic, that'll still run, like, 5,000 gold, so...
Argus wants that. Argus wants that.
But also, because you are near to, like, a city area, it is less likely that you'll find one, because it is more common for ruins to be cleared in these sorts of areas.
Mhm.
So this is more of like a, I guess a good way to put it is, this is like a last call of merchants trying to get their hands on more relics.
Argus wants a relic so he can get all the ore, unless the relic is the ore. He has to make more belt buckles. He has to show Ron he can do it.
To note, they are currently offering a 65% market rate finder fee.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that is pretty good. That means that they are effectively going to pay you 65% of market rate to find something, and then there's also payment on top of that for clearing the ruin, no matter what. Which the price for the ruin clear is currently 600 gold for clearing any of the ruins nearby.
Mhm.
To note, this is, like, more money than you got paid for, like, that entire patrol, even just from clearing the ruins.
Argus pats on the paper insistently.
Mhm. Yeah.
Pat. Argus wants this.
I mean, let's see what else they got here as well, because I'm actually just very
But
curious.
look at all the monies.
Yeah, I know.
Think of how many forges I could get.
I know, but I also want to see what else they got as well.
Think of the danger.
To note, all of the other missions that are there are still available, just, like, imagine them to be about, like, 50% more pay.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be, like, even if you just repeated the same mission as you did before, like, the base pay and, like, the bounty pay for, like, helping people and, like, catching bandits and the like, it's just, like, you get 50% more.
Right. I was just kind of wondering if there was anything that may be related to Alabaster Gleam as well, by any chance.
No. You, as a reminder, when it comes to Alabaster Gleam, the last sightings that they had, like, notes on, like, in terms of, like, recent things as a part of guild communications that Shade stole and shared with you guys,
Mm-hmm.
Was that they were over by Daybreak, which is, again, ironically, the easternmost
Okay, gotcha,
Wait,
gotcha.
no.
Okay, so it's not okay. Gotcha.
Oh no, that's a. Was that the westernmost one? I forget my own joke. Did I make it the
West.
joke? I think
Yes,
I
you
made
made
it
it
the
a
joke.
joke.
Yeah,
You made
I
it
made
a
it the
joke.
joke. Yeah. I flip flopped when I was making. I flip flopped between like making it actually a good name and making it a joke name, but I settled on the joke name.
Mhm. Gotcha.
As a question, is like the job board like near like the front entrance where like Ron would be posted?
Yeah, it's pretty near to the desk.
Is Ron in at the moment, or?
Right now, no. He more works the desk at like lunch to evening. Because he also kind of tends to stay up late working on projects, so he's not going to be awake right now.
Fair.
He's a hard worker. Wait, he made me go to bed early.
So you need sleep.
I do not.
Sleep is good for the soul.
So is working hard.
Anyways, there's a puppy here.
Oh, do we have the Amos?
Oh, wow. Oh, perfect. I get to share his present.
What?
One moment. There. Happy birthday.
It's a bleppy dog.
My boy.
Plushie.
Oh,
Your
well,
boy,
I
he blep.
have been made into a marketable plushie.
You're just turning everyone into plushies, Zim.
Look, plushies are good.
I love it. It's so cute.
That was
All
done
right,
by
go-
Ido.
Thank you, Ido.
All right, go ahead and do your intro. And the question of the day is: does your character have a theme song or genre they would use for a theme song?
Interesting. But hi, I'm Wearable, and I play as Amos the Growlithe. And theme song. Nothing comes to the top of my head, but I probably, if left with more time to think, I could probably come up with something.
That is fine. A bunch of other people have already taken this as homework to think about. On an aside, though, I did have a song that I thought of for Amos like forever ago, so I went ahead and threw that in there just because the song name is literally called "Play with Fire," and one of the lines is "I
Yeah.
love the smell of gasoline."
Nice.
So you know. Just it kind of fits, so I thought about it forever ago. But yeah, just to catch you up, currently they have eaten breakfast. Shade has disappeared, talking about how he was going to go rob cultists he doesn't like, probably Alabaster
Based?
Flame. And now they're looking at various jobs that they could take. It seems like prices for jobs have gone up across the board, and now there's new posting of merchants trying to get additional relics before market day. They're offering 65% of market rate finder fee as a part of collecting one for them, as well as an additional 600 gold reward for just clearing out the ruin.
All
There is
right.
no guarantee that you would find a relic, though.
Argus is tappy on the paper, though. He really wants it.
Amos wants the balloons, you feel?
Doubloons?
The doubloons.
Hey, Avi, what's a doubloon?
I don't know. It's like I know it's a coin. I know it's a coin. It's a coin. It's something. I don't know.
I'm still so defeated. I don't know. It's so cute.
It was adorable.
So I don't like being put on the spot.
Okay, I'll make sure to put you on the spot some more.
No.
Puts the Avi plush on a pedestal next to the Seda plush.
Yeah.
You are on the spot.
Techies.
Argus taps more on the paper.
Or just gonna bring a paw up just to stop the tap.
Argus's hand is now pinned under a paw.
We could do that if that is what we as a collective lean towards.
Yeah, and we're just kind of looking around here as well, and I'm just kind of curious to see if there's anything that maybe something that might catch our eye, but
It
I didn't
gives
wanna-
all the monies though, and we might find cool thingies.
I want that money. That's a nice payday.
But think about for a moment, why are they paying that much? Because you're going into a ruin where things are dangerous. A lot more dangerous.
I mean, the last one wasn't
Well, you
that
know,
dangerous.
That one was still forming.
Risk versus reward.
But I also do want to get. I also do want to try to. And this is just vector. This is for my own selfish reasons for this, but more or less, I kind of want to see how strong I got. I know it's a little bit more dangerous, but I don't know. I just want to just see if we can do it.
And that's very fair.
Argus wants to do it, and I promise not to be too scared.
I think we should at least give it a shot. If things get too hairy, you could always just get the fluff out of there and retreat.
There is nothing stopping you from retreating from a ruin. You know, provided that you actually manage to escape the fight and, like, run away.
You know, that kind of reward, could be worth such a risk. Otherwise, I'll have to find another bank to rob.
Excuse me?
What? Crime type!
Stairs.
Hey, I gotta get some more coins somehow.
Do a job?
You mean like honest labor?
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I don't think I'm type for that.
Crime type.
You could cook.
No, I hate cooking. You guys just use me as a stove a lot of the time.
Well, that's because you set everything on fire. You'd cook it whether we wanted you to or not.
Yeah, like I could cook this little tyrant over here if he doesn't be quiet.
Argus is going to hide behind Dart.
Before we cause damage to the lobby, while I don't disagree with the taking of the ruin, I do also have a bit of an alternative that we can consider.
Jet is finally coming down towards the lobby now.
Good morning.
Why is relaxation so hard?
I think you might be doing it wrong.
I'm doing what they said. It doesn't feel relaxing. He's not quite dragging himself by his front paws along the floor, but close enough to it.
Or perhaps helping the group decide on which mission we can take next might help take your mind off of things.
I want to do this one. Nargis jumps back in front of Dart to tappy tappy on the paper.
And is going to just start dragging Argus away from the board.
No!
We get it. You don't have to keep tapping.
You let Vector tappy tap.
I only tapped once.
But my proposal is, as an alternative, because I do agree, while the danger in here is great, the payout is also very nice, and we can get a lot of very good equipment with that. But given what we learned on our last mission, I'm wondering if we could potentially get a guild-approved modification to, the patrol quest that we did last time. I feel like we didn't quite discover everything out there. There are still bandits on the road, and it would seem that at least on one avenue, it might just be some Pokemon out there who are just starving, have no other means of sustaining themselves. We could maybe get some permission from the guild to, do a 3 or 4 day patrol where we maybe go out to our point and then maybe see if we can find where this farm is and maybe see what kind of help they need. Maybe at the very least scout, organize, and maybe direct some of the guild's resources towards that to maybe solve the bandit attacks that going between here in Greenwood. Less payout, but a bit more actually helping the area, as opposed to less and less ourselves. Who knows? If we do it fast enough, we can still go into the ruin later.
Alright, so you say we could go do that. Something about a ruin. What are our other options?
The payouts on everything have been increased by roughly half?
50%.
He's more asking, like, what others are wanting to do.
I'm fine with anything.
So those are our two options that we're trying to decide between.
More or less, yes. I don't see anything calling out to me, so I'm fine with either of those.
So, what you're saying is our options are help some, low life chumps that keep raiding, caravans and, maybe get paid. Or we can go into that cool ruin and definitely get ourselves paid.
If we don't die.
I would be with Dart on this. Going and helping others. But I would say that we should make sure that there is going to be a payment and that, somebody else is providing the resources and such, because, well, we don't exactly have a whole lot of money ourselves.
Yeah, and I mean, as a flip side to that, we could, ask Ron if such a mission could be organized, and in the meantime, while that organization takes place, because I'm not quite sure what goes into making such a mission possible, but could go into the ruin.
Yeah, I would not be against the ruin. I'll keep the option open to what Ron says, but I will admit I am a little bit more curious into looking forward to the ruins.
Argus is trying to tappy tappy on paver, but Sin is holding him back.
So I see. So let's do a quick poll here. Amos, I take it you are very much for the ruin and the payout of that.
Amos nods.
Argus wants ruins. Azareth, doesn't care. Vector, you're leaning towards the ruins, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Jet, you're leaning towards the bandits. And Sin, what are you leaning towards?
Prefer to go and help the bandits with the farm if possible, but I'm okay with the ruins.
Then I think the ruins have it.
We'll see though. Like I would say, let's still talk with Ron nonetheless. I'm kind of curious of what would the reward be. I'll be okay with keeping the options a bit more open, or rather keep our options open. I just kind of want to know what our, current possible payout, but I don't, yeah. Again, it's just
Get
for
for the
me. I'm
ruins?
just, huh?
Get for the ruins, or
No. The possible payout for the bandits as well. I mean, you said you wanted to get that checked out as well with Ron, right?
yeah, because I mean it's not a mission up there, but it's something that based off of what we saw when we were out there, it's just going out there and patrolling is only addressing the symptom, where we could potentially address the source.
Mm. I mean, again, I'll be more than happy to. Again, I want to hear Ron out on that as well, because either way, you know, either way, is still good progress.
Absolutely.
Mhm. If it's not something that I or not, that I may not agree, or then I might stick with the ruins. But again, like I said, I'm not keeping my options open for the time being.
Guess we should probably wait until. I'm assuming the front desk has no one at it right now.
It probably
There
has
is someone
someone.
added, it's just not Ron.
The introverted thing of like, do I wait for the person I already know to skip the introductions, or do we just go ask the question right away? Hmm. Or I mean, we could just, I guess. I guess we could just ask now
Yeah.
if.
I mean, we could ask. I mean, why not? I mean, no hurt. It doesn't hurt to ask Al, I suppose.
Yep, there is a bronzor at the front desk. Just kind of hovering there.
Start's going to start making his way over if anyone wants to join.
Yeah, I'll join.
Argus will join because he wants his runes.
Ruins.
Runes. Argus will die on this hill for it.
hmm
He gets away with it. He's adorable.
hmm
All right, so you're going up to the front desk person.
Correct.
All right. The bronze zor, upon seeing you approach, will kind of like, instead of like floating like behind the desk, sort of like transition stuff floating above it a bit, and then goes, "Hey, how can I help you there?"
Wow, you don't sound at all like it though.
Well, I'm not exactly evolved yet.
It's the other one, the plate one.
Oh,
It's
I knew
the
that.
orb.
It's the disc, yeah.
disc.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Time for the
The-
certified
The other
arch-based
one is
bomb.
Bronzong. This
I knew that.
This is the pre-evolution of Bronzong. This is a Bronzor.
But yeah, Start's gonna speak up and he's just like, morning. Just we were looking at the mission board and the bit of a curiosity came up. Does the guild have like any official means of potentially modifying the scope of a mission?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, well, there's always that if something happens on a mission and, like, you can't really go back and talk to the guild about it. Like, let's say, you're helping, like, an outpost or something because, you're supposed to find something someone lost near it. So you're over there. And then it gets, like, attacked by bandits or whatever. You could go back to the guild, say, hey, while this happened, there was a complication, had to deal with some bandits, and they'd adjust your pay accordingly. The mission board just sort of acts as like a, official request thing, and that if you take out a mission and like, you go to us and say, hey, we might need a little bit of extra help for that, we can be on the lookout for it. It just helps keep everyone a lot safer.
Understood, because when we were out on our last patrol, we found a potential lead for where the bandits that have been plaguing between here and Greenwood might be coming from, and we were thinking about potentially investigating that, but that would be a deviation from patrol path and might take a bit longer.
Okay, so you want to go on effectively an expedition. You want to go on an expedition.
Guess that's one way of putting it.
Well, I mean, it ain't-
Pokemon expedition.
It ain't like you really know where you're going right now. From what it sounds like, you're just gonna go off into the woods and hills nearby looking.
You put it like that? Yeah.
So, yeah, you want to go on like a let's just err on the side of caution. Go with the longer estimate before we start sending out like a bunch of people looking for you. And say like 5-day expedition.
Sounds
Wait,
pretty
we can
reasonable.
We can actually do this?
Yeah, especially if there's like a known problem around. I mean, there's not exactly a mission listing for it normally because, well, I mean, if no one has any idea about anything on why it's happening, it's really hard to gauge how much someone should be paid for it. Like, for example, for a 5-day expedition for something like this, let's see, you'd probably get paid at least 500 gold upon finding out information about what's even causing it, like, for sure. Like, if you can verify that, like, the reason these bandits are getting are getting rowdy, that'd be 500 gold right there. And then if you solve it, it's an ongoing problem. It's plaguing routes between us and Greenwood. It's been ramping up, and it's probably going to make merchants less willing to make the trip, so probably get paid 2,000 extra if you could solve it. It's a pretty big ongoing problem, so yeah.
That's a lot more than the dungeon.
Well, it's less than the dungeon if you this is out again. It's less than the dungeon if you would find a relic, but it's more than the dungeon if you wouldn't find a relic for the ruins.
So basically, like, if we get some information, 500 gold is a little less than clearing the ruin. But if we somehow solve the problem, 2,000 gold right there. If we find a relic in the ruin, big payout.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no guarantee we find a relic, no guarantee we solve the problem. So
Nope.
I guess we can try to go be good people.
Yeah.
But I want to go
think-
find the relic next.
I
Okay.
think helping out is a good idea.
I'm also perfectly fine going into the ruins first.
No, I think it's probably best if we take care of the bandits. Either way, I feel like we're still gonna have to confront them nonetheless.
All right, this would be where you guys would actually lock in your group decision on what to do.
Argus will be okay with helping people first. But we are guaranteed doing the dungeon after. This is an Argus statement. Argus fact.
Mm-hmm.
Facts of Argus.
Yeah, I don't
A
mind doing that.
declaration.
Yeah, I don't mind
Yes,
doing
that word.
it.
It's an Argus declaration.
Were you saying, Abby?
No, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing the ruins after as well. I can agree with that. Again, I just wanted, like again, I'm just kind of testing myself a little bit for how much I grown.
Wait, my mic's on.
All right, any of the rest of you want to input into this? So currently sounds like the current order of operations is try to find out what's happening with the bandits and then do a ruin.
Yeah.
Amos just chimes in. We should be focused on the ruin. Trying to help these bandits out just seems like a waste of time.
Says the crime type. Now I definitely want to help the people.
You know, I probably should be more surprised, but considering it's you, I'm really not.
Wait, what?
He's saying that to not to Argus. He's saying that to Amos.
Okay.
Just gonna peek up. Wait, do you two know each other?
No, but he's got a reputation.
Oh, do I?
Crime type.
Yeah? Honestly, I'm more surprised that you're working with Guild at all.
They give me free food.
You know, that makes slightly more sense now, at least. But okay, you know, if you're going to be doing this, I'll go ahead and draft up a. I'll go ahead and draft up an expedition for you, so that way, you know, there's a clearly stated goal, and if anyone tries to like question why you're out there, you can pull out the paper and go, "Hey, we're supposed to be here. We're on an expedition."
Hmm.
Yeah. Jingle
And
jingle.
and that's a question. If let's say we were to find that there's a problem out there that we can't necessarily solve ourselves, like I know a bad water supply or something like that. Could we potentially make some? Are there promises that we can make in terms of guild resources to to apply to like solve this problem? Yeah, let's just say the bandits are starved for food and they're just preying on the caravans just to get food. Could we potentially say like, well, hey, the guild can help either solve XYZ problem?
Uh, for problems like that, yeah, you can make those sorts of promises where, you know, our business is helping people. Uh, for things of a more, I don't know, I guess, of a more want rather than a need, then, you know, probably not. If you're trying to promise, like, you know, clean water, food, some shelter if needed, like, that's the kind of stuff that we can handle. If you're gonna say, like, oh, hey, we can help you find a replacement for this thing you lost, maybe not.
It's good to know. Just don't want to just make any unnecessary obligations.
Yeah, I mean, our business is quite literally trying to help as many people as we can. It's just that also we tend to accept payment in regards to it, but honestly, it wouldn't exactly be the first time that we help people out with just them promising to help us out later. Like, you'd really be surprised just how helpful, like, having, like, someone owing you a favor can be.
That explains a little bit.
About?
Alright, well, we got here. We had some people help us out a lot. Now I know they just wanted things.
I don't think that was the implication there, but
Oh.
I think people just like helping.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends on the kind of help. Like, if you're just, like, lost or something, yeah, that's, like, whatever. If you need, like, a meal or to get helped out of, like, a sticky situation, like, you know, that could come pretty easily. But if, like, you know, it sounds like on one of your examples, like bad water supply or something, like that could be a bit trickier to fix, and it might be more of
Alright.
like a, oh, hey, we need it. We're gonna need a favor from you in the future. Don't bother paying us now.
Oh, like Alabaster Gleam when they made the water supply bad, and then and then they were getting favors for helping, and Argus is going to do the air quotes.
I
That
And they got all
actually,
the money, and then they ran away.
I'm just gonna assume that that's something I'll hear about later.
I don't know.
probably. Arcus has actual friends.
Hey, was that a secret?
No. Definitely not.
Mhm.
But yeah, as you're talking, he would have just been using some psychic powers to write out the thing and go ahead and float the paper over to you guys. It basically just states that Team Astral Dawn is going on an expedition for 5 days, for a maximum of 5 days, in order to locate the source of the bandit attacks and attempt to put a stop to them. And it does list out a provisional reward of 500 for information and a provisional reward of 2,000 for fixing the problem. It does not state how or anything like that, just by making it stop.
So it's a very open-ended way to make it stop.
Yep, because it's it's an expedition where it's like, we don't know what you're gonna be dealing with. Like, these guys could just be evil assholes that are there to fight and kill people, or it could just be someone that is desperately looking for something. So it's we don't know what's going on. So make it as open-ended as possible.
No setting it on fire.
Until it needs to be.
Until it needs to be. But it doesn't need to be until Dart says so.
I don't think I have the sole discretion on this.
I will be the determining
I don't think you should be the
to
determiner.
determine when things will be on fire.
I don't think you should be the determiner. Determiner.
The Terminator?
No, that sounds too cool.
The Terminator. Jingle, jingle.
No, that
Jingle,
sounds
jingle,
too
jingle, jingle.
copyright.
Jingle, 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 jingle.
That sounds too copyright. I love that.
All right, so are you guys choosing to go on the expedition first and then ruin second?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll go with the expedition. Yeah.
Expedition.
Amos sits on his hind legs and crosses his forepaws and looks off and
Weird. Because a dog sitting crisscross is kind of weird.
Oh no, I was thinking the Doge look.
The big floofy doge.
Isn't the typical meme with the, one paw on top of the other?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking he's doing. He's just doing the Doge pose.
Yeah.
The typical meme is one over the other, yes.
I don't know the doge.
Also Rip Doge.
Rip
I do know
Doge.
Rip Doge. Wasn't it a fox at first?
Nah, it was a Shiba. Shiba Inu.
Oh, it's a different one that's a fox. Because there's also
Yeah.
one of a fox now.
Yeah, the original Doge is a Rip. Alright, so, cool. It's a tiny bit early for it, but it is within 5 minutes of us normally taking our break. So you guys want to take our break now that you guys have decided on your course of action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
like a good idea.
Heck yeah.
It only took us this long to decide. Oh no. I think we might be slow. Or indecisive, one of the two.
Hey, look, you guys can discuss things and be as indecisive as you want.
Hey, look, I think it was important to have this discussion because I think just blindly going one way or the other would not have been very productive for anything.
Well, I mean, you guys would have came across plot either way. You could just decide to do something and do it.
Wait, there's plot in the
Yeah,
dungeon?
Taldarius makes these big spider webs, and
If
you
there's
can
plot in the
go
dungeon...
off and just decide to be a construction worker and wind up pulling one of his threads that leads to another thing, that leads to a thing, that leads to a thing, that leads to a thing, which winds up getting you back on the main plot that he wanted you on.
Yep.
If
The
It's
there's plot in
dungeon's
the
a
completely
plot.
dungeon, we
open-ended
should it go.
how you approach things. So long as you pool, you will find things.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna sit still and do nothing.
Argus is gonna-
Trust me,
Argus-
just sitting in that spot is going to be pulling a thread in a day or two.
Argus is going to harvest your skills for armor as you sit there.
Now, you see, the thing is that I am way too experienced wrangling parties to not have a plan as well in case people just decide to fuck off and not leave town or interact too much for, like, sessions on end. Like, you guys could do what you want. It's fine. If you guys decide for the next 5 sessions you're gonna stretch out you leaving on that expedition to be in town, go right ahead.
Oh no.
No, I'm not gonna not enjoy doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, make his day.
I'm just saying, you guys don't gotta worry about spending like an hour or two discussing what you're going to do.
I'm always worried.
Let's be right back.
But you see, Taldarius, that is my secret. I am always worried
No, that's my secret. You can't have
about
it.
everything.
I will fight you. You're made of metal, so it's easy for me to fight you.
Oh,
I magnetize you to door.
I will rip off out of that door and then start chomping.
I magnetize door to you.
While I do have the opportunity because we are on break, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
I have a drink. Ah shit, drink's empty.
Drink's nearly gone.
I will go get snack.
I wish I had. I don't have snacks. I was about to say, oh wait, I might have a snack, and then I forgot. I do not have a snack.
Yes, Shadow Wolf, we are on break.
I have chicken fries cooking. And I am freezing.
You're freezing,
I am
and
freezing.
you are weak to ice type, so that makes sense. Listen, just punch the cold. Easy.
Just punch the cold.
Yeah, just punch the cold.
I'm recovering because I was sick on Thursday, and it's cold in the house.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Rick.
I'm half dead.
Nah.
That also means you're still half alive, you know.
I guess if you want to be optimistic about it.
Oh no, I want to be half spiteful about it. That means that you still have another half to spend trying to get revenge.
That sounds like me.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Nice to meet you
Welcome
back. I'm Arzadeu.
No, you're plushy.
No, I'm not Fachi. I am not.
You're an Arzadeu plushie.
Look, like
Nah.
half the players have been turned into plushies, and Azrith is not one of the plushies right now.
Argus isn't either. Argus is safe. Argus gets to jump on all the plushies and just have a pile of plushies.
Be careful, the flushy apocalypse is upon us.
I mean, I look over right now, and I do have my Shade plushie that I got at MFF last year.
I want an Argus plushie so bad right now.
Have the aimless plushie on my desk right now.
I need an Argus plushie. Do they make Tyrunt plushies?
They do now.
They do, yeah.
Do they
The,
make
ti-
Jangmo-o?
the Gen 6 Sitting Cuties came out like a week and a half ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want a big Tyrunt plushie. Like, I want a life-size Tyrunt plushie. The 3 foot tall. 2 foot tall.
I don't think you're getting that. I think the biggest one you're getting,
Is the Sitting Cutie.
yeah, is the Sitting Cutie, because I think that's the only one.
But I need
I need a
more.
mawile plush.
Tyrunt is too adorable to not have a fan base.
Okay, look, Tyrant has the Sitting Cutie double checking. It's like 5 inches, so like you can still get like a 5-inch plush.
That's not that big. That's my Buizel Sitting Cutie plush. My Buizel named Tiger.
Okay, but that I mean, okay, consider it this way. Would you rather have no Tyrant plush or a Sitting Cutie Tyrant plush?
I'd rather have 5 Sitting Cutie Tyrunt plushes.
Then buy 5. I don't know, then perish.
Perish.
See, I need a Sitting Cutie Tyrunt plush in the color of every single one of our characters. That way you've all joined Tyrunt. And then silence. I'll take that as a you love this idea.
I just thought about something very, very silly and dumb that I could totally do.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sharing it just now. I'm just more mentioning that, oh my god, my brain got a dumb idea. Let's go.
Plush Apocalypse in the game.
No, don't worry.
Good night, Dunbrine. And hello there, Brainy. Welcome on in. Why all raspberry flavored candy is blue, I'm assuming you're meaning?
Yeah, black or
Because all
blue?
red candy is strawberry or cherry, and it gets confusing. So they invented blue
Night,
raspberry.
Hera.
Fair enough. Good night, Era.
I mean, I think the reason that all raspberry flavored candy is blue is because didn't the FDA like ban the red dye that was used in raspberry flavored products to be red, so they just changed it to blue after?
Oh, I think so.
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
want to drink all of the red 40.
All right. Let's go ahead and do some roll call. Amos,
Explosion.
Argus,
Hammer noises.
Azareth,
A drifting tender.
Dart,
Science noises.
Jet,
Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing.
just with all of the same energy as Squidward going future. All right, Sim
Yep.
and Vector. We do not currently have the Vector. Jet, how is the future-esque relaxation noises going?
About that, that was not the reference I had in mind, but it is very accurate. I didn't have a reference in mind, but that is the definitely a very accurate representation of what he's doing.
Oh, Dart, I think Argus has more science than you right now. Dart is more scientific than the science puppy.
Dart is more.
Argus
you
is
mean
more
Argus?
scientific.
There you go. You got it. Argus is puppy type.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we do have that one picture. English is not his forte. No, it is science. Because all his magnet skills are science-based.
Jingle, jingle.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We have achieved a
back.
quorum. Let us continue.
What's a quorum?
It's the minimal amount of people needed for an official act to proceed.
Oh, I thought it was like the second Avatar.
No, that's Korra.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's what a quorum is. But yes, let us continue. You all have chosen to do the to do the expedition first. Would you like to pick up any additional supplies before you go?
We do have money for it. Well, we do know they are mostly stealing food, right?
Presumably yes. They could be stealing other things too. But the current leading theory is that they are stealing food, yes.
And we could bring extra food. Just to be safe. In case they need it.
You think Jet isn't going to be stocking extra food anyways?
Okay, fair. Maybe we should bring an extra wheel too in case another carriage breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to get us loaded down with far more than we can carry? Because if you continue on this what-if train in Jet's hearing, we are going to wind up with every possibility covered.
Okay,
And wind
well,
up not
maybe-
using any of them.
Maybe we should bring, like, new
Yeah,
tools
if we don't
to
bring a
help
whole
fix
arsenal,
things,
we're
'cause
going
what
to
if stuff
die.
is broken? What if some of their stuff is broken and they can't get things to work, so they can't farm? So what if we bring things to fix it?
I would suggest we carry what we have. It's reasonable enough to fix minor issues. But then again, this is an expedition. If we get answers, that's still a success.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to help. I want the bonus. and it helps that we help people. But
Hey,
bonus.
I mean, look at it this way. Let's just say the problem is too big for us to solve, but we know exactly what the issue is, and that information leads to it being directly solved. Maybe another expedition gets sent out with, more preparation. I think that contributes towards solving the problem.
Yeah, but then they get the bonus. And I still kind of want to get more tools and some iron. I need some iron. I need metal. As to why I need to bring it, what if their tools are broken and I can use the metal to make more? Yeah. Something like that. The silence as Argus is trying to justify his decision.
I mean, hey, it's up to you guys what you do.
I'm assuming it's about midday right now, correct?
You guys just woke up, basically had breakfast and then had a discussion. It is like not even 10 yet.
I guess the better question is, do we want to head out as soon as possible, or take the day to prepare and head out in the morning?
Oh, I mean, granted on how I'm feeling right now, I feel like I'm pretty good.
I want to get this done fast so we can go do dungeon and get lots and lots of money, but then we'll also get lots of money when we beat this. So I want to do it fast.
Shall we spend the rest of the morning doing any final preparations, and we depart at midday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that works.
Right, Jet, how is our food supply looking?
Sorry, slight interruption.
I was about to make the joke, and Jet's dead.
Again?
So, we've got enough food for a few days, but definitely would want to stock up on more before we head out.
And Dart's going to kind of say this to the group. How does like about a week's worth of ration sound? A bit more than
Okay.
what we need for our duration, but if we need to give it out, we aren't going to be suffering.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Seems reasonable.
Should we use the saved money or our own money? Because part of it's like mission stuff.
Well, typically the half that we take out of our rewards is meant to cover this, the purchases of these kinds of supplies.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I only keep track of my own. I keep track of the money you guys hand.
And are there any other additional pickups or purchases that anyone would like to make before we head out?
Oh wait, I forgot how much money we were given from our last thing. I never put it down. Argus does not keep track of the money he's handed either.
Sounds like a you problem.
We each got 21 gold individually from the last expedition.
Okay. Apparently I never put it on my sheet. I am stupid. I am sorry. Argus does not know what money is.
Oh, I'm pretty set. I mean, what do I got here? I got some. Well, I got the I got a few medicine here. Got some, or rather kits, healing kits, and let's see.
Oh, should we buy
Uh,
potions?
Oh, that actually would be. That would actually not be that would not be a bad idea as well.
Ha! I can make good ideas.
Worst case as well, in case if any of anyone out there in our expedition as well is hurt as well, at least we'll have those in handy as well.
Or if we get attacked because they're crime types.
Yes, that too.
Or if they get attacked because Amos is a crime type.
I will burn them.
Maybe we should get lots of potions.
Well, we'll see how much we can have in hand, but I don't think we need to spend too much. I mean, we're not. Well, I mean, granted, they may be bandits. If they have to steal things, they shouldn't be that well equipped. But
Should
I
we all
don't.
go get our own stuff too to prepare?
I mean, that's the general question. If there's anything that you feel like you want to take with you, I
Yes.
think now is the time to prepare. So,
Yes, our Argus is ready to go get his own stuff. Argus has ideas of what he needs.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much set. But I shall prepare.
Okay, so Jet, you want to get some more, or we should get some more rations. Vector, you're keen to get some more potions, and Argus, you want to get stuff.
Stuff.
Anyone else want to pick up anything, or should we split up from there?
There's nothing I particularly need that I can think of, so
Yeah, I just want to get like maybe one or two more, but like one or two more potions, but it's not much. Should be a quick hop, skip, and a jump there.
You guys still have a bunch of your potions from the from that one ruin, though. Still, right? The old Greenwood ruin.
I still have mine.
I
The
forgot
PM
about-
potion. I still
forgot
have
if we
one.
had all those.
Yeah, because you guys got a bunch of you guys got items from there. That was some MD Industries potions and some MD Industry
Ether.
I was
Yeah,
about to say ethers. Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I guess I mean, one should be enough. Should be good, honestly. But
Potions do heal 5 current HP. So like right now, that's like half your health pool.
I would just say just so it can kind of speed up as well. How much do they cost?
7 gold, 5 silver.
7 gold, 5 silver.
It's 5 silver to 1 gold, right?
10 to 1.
10 to 1, yeah. 7 gold, 5 silver.
So a total of 75 silver.
You know, I'm gonna play safe. Vector's gonna quickly buy one from, like, whether if the guild supplies them.
They do, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
If we got 2, that would be like 15 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good too.
They're expensive.
Unfortunately, I don't have that much to get to. I'm
So-
only gonna get one.
They
Fine.
are expensive, but you have to remember they heal current HP.
Mm-hmm.
This is the equivalent of magical healing.
I mean, if we don't use it, I don't think they expire. So
They do not have an expiry date. If it
So-
helps, the one you found in Old Greenwood, they still work. So
Are we in a world where an expiration date is required to be put on all objects?
well, no, but this is MD Industries, which is from a different world that is more industrialized, so probably from them. For stuff that's made locally, probably not, but this is from one of the worlds that got, like, shackled onto the things.
Mhm.
Okay.
It did get discussed at one point that MD Industries is not technically from here.
And yet we all know what it is, which means we're probably from that world.
No, I mean, they were it got discussed this was like a while ago in Old Greenwood, where they basically treat this world as like, and the other worlds, like when all the worlds got shackled, as brand expansion opportunities. So they kind of been sending stuff to other worlds too.
Mhm.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I will quickly buy ones just so, and then I am ready to go.
All right. So add a potion. As a reminder, it heals 5 current HP, and it takes a standard action to use it. Because you actually, have to apply it.
Right.
Compared to like an Aurum berry, which you could eat as like a quick action and just like gain benefit.
Right.
Wait.
Right.
Wait, you mean we don't just take the bottle, throw it into our mouth, glass and all, and chew?
No, unfortunately, no. It is not a chewable.
I mean, in Adventure Quest, if you turn into a werewolf, all your potions turn into Moogles and you just bite the head off.
Lamau.
Okay, moving on.
What the fuck?
It becomes an edible consumable.
Anyways, I'm pretty much done with mine. If anyone wants to go, feel free to.
Argus wants to get some easy, cheap smelting metal for like if they have any broken tools or anything. So he wants to get like copper ingots. So he can make copper tools.
Okay, so you want to buy copper ingots.
Yeah, for making copper tools. He's thinking logically.
Okay. A little bit weird to decide to do this when you're about to be on the move in the wilderness. But yeah, sure. If
well, I
you wa-
mean, they have a farm. Maybe all their tools are broken. This is what Argus is thinking, and thus he can make new tools with copper.
All right. Anyways, if you just want to get like 1 ingot of copper, that's like 5 silver.
Okay, I could do that. That'll put me at even only gold. one copper ingot.
That'll be 1 bulk's worth of copper ingot.
Argus is over encumbered. But it is worth it.
Mhm.
I like how you're buying a heavy processed metal before you go out into the wilderness.
Argus doesn't think things through. You know this. But hey, this is going to really strengthen his body. He's he's just constantly carrying a heavy weight in his backpack at all times. He's going to be super strong.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
He's lifting. Do you lift?
That's
you
not
even
how
lift?
that Carry on.
Well,
Argus
yeah,
will
he is
carry
treating it
on.
all as a carry-on, yeah.
Everything's a carry-on if you can pick it up.
Oh.
When Argus gets back to the group, you guys are going to see him physically struggling with his bag now. Anyone else getting a bunch of things?
Well, I mean, Jet's buying a bunch of food. Let's see, right now we have 24 intermediate rations. Which is enough for 3 days for our group. And he has taken, while, you know, this may not be the intention, but he has taken it that he's to pick up a week's worth in addition to that. Because he does not believe we can be over-prepared on food.
You're going to be picking up 49 more rations then?
Yes.
Oh wait, did I make it so that way rations were like how many? Did I make rations per meal or per day?
Per day.
I was about to say I thought I made them per day just to make it easier. All right.
Stop dying.
Unfortunately, fall is a bad time of year for me.
Did I ask for backtalk? I said stop dying.
Nah, I think I'll just continue. Anyways, food is still a bit more expensive here, so I think it's 7 silver right now per day of ration.
Oh boy.
Hey, you guys have half of all your payments going in there. I know you can afford this.
Well, I mean, yes, we can technically afford this. To Jet, no, we cannot.
Alright, that's 34 gold and 3 silver, by the way.
That's a lot of gold.
Okay.
Think
Subtracted.
of how many portable forges we could buy with that.
I mean, we've currently got over 500 that Jet is carrying around. Which, for the record, Jet is very paranoid with that money. He is carrying it all. However, he's got it in multiple pouches. Like, there's one small pouch that is hanging from the bag, and then there's, another one that he's stuffed into the lantern, since it's not lit right now, so on and so forth. It's spread throughout.
That's very smart. We have a crime type on our team.
He's not worried about the Amos. He is just worried about something happening and possibly losing either the lantern or his bag or something else going on. He is, he is prepared.
We must prepare.
Be prepared. I think that's the shopping done, correct?
Yeah, for me, it's just super simple.
Yeah, unless I go buy like 5 more copper ingots, because clearly I can't go that far over bulk, right?
If you do that, I will toss the ingots at your face.
No, I thought you'd eat them.
No comment. Anyways, I think we're ready to depart, unless anyone has any last-minute objections or errands.
Going once, going twice.
Happy cute. Let's go.
Especially as a plushie.
Heck.
I mean, that is true.
A little Monster Hunter jingle, expedition start.
Da-da-da-da.
All right. So tell me, how would you guys like to go about your expedition in terms of your starting point? What kind of a route you'd like to follow? Like, are you just going to set off directly from the city in about where you would assume the correct direction to be? Do you want to go starting like a day out to where Azrith had that conversation with the wee Ekans?
I would go to where we met the Ekans, because we know that's where they stake out, and they pointed into the woods from there.
Yep.
Mhm.
I concur with Argus and Vector. Just that's our last point of origin. Perfect place to start.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to assume that you guys are keeping a watchful eye for obvious reasons while you're traveling out.
Yeah. Especially in
Yeah. So I'm not going to make you roll for anything because nothing's really going to be happening right now. It'll just take you guys a day to get out to where where you guys last met at least a member of the group.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Oh, I said you guys. It would just. There's not going to be any interruptions. You guys are just going to be able to get out to whereabouts you met the Ekans, which is the last member you met of that group.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll just be a actually fairly peaceful and nice day traveling out.
Nice and sunny.
Yep, fair to partly cloudy.
Oh.
You know, a little bit of cover given from the sun every once in a while.
Oh.
Vector walking on sunshine.
Whoa.
Like, or flying in sunshine. In fact, just actually kind of been flying out in a more open space, so there will be flying up for a little while to be able to enjoy the view.
Yeah, it is actually a fairly nice view considering that this is still a fairly hilly area, and it also has a lot of tree coverage. So you're seeing some rolling forested hills.
Ooh.
There is also at least a very small, like, sort of between a creek and a river in terms of size, off in the direction that you assume you're going to be going to.
So,
Particularly, this path was chosen to be like, effectively a main road because it's one of the few non-hilly sort of areas. Like, you're kind of like almost in a natural valley. It's not quite that extreme, but like, you know what I mean.
right.
There's sort of like a good gap in the hills where like you only have to twist and turn slightly to avoid them. So that's where this road goes along. So surrounding you is mostly like, hillier parts again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See anything up there, Vector?
No, not really. He's like just like kind of doing little ailerons and he's still wagging. Kind of really just enjoying the nice fresh air up here. Like kind of doing twirls and but I don't think I see anything don't see anything bad. But again, I'll let you know if I see anything. But Vector's like kind of humming to himself, as he's like flying up, he's wagging his tail, enjoying the fresh air. Wow.
I just imagine that Vector, like, occasionally when he's not paying attention, like, has his legs moving like he's walking or running, but he doesn't need to at all.
Sometimes how like when you put dogs a little bit above water, you know how they do like the little swimming motion? I'm just kind of imagining like Vector's like I feel like he would do that as like a playful thing. Like I would say like he would sometimes just do that, just be like just to move, just something to move for his like front paws. Like he's like trying to like he's like swimming in water, but he's like swimming in the air.
Makes sense. That's pretty similar to what I was imagining, where like sometimes he makes like a little running motion even if he doesn't need to.
Yeah, but like it's more or less. I think he'll do it for purposely for fun. Like it's more of a what I mean. Like it's
Yeah.
like twiddling your thumbs while you're kind of walking or bored, right?
Yeah, he's just idle emoting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like while walking along, Dart might just attempt to focus a little bit on his ground sense, knowing that it's going to be in an environment where there's going to be a lot of walking and moving, so he can't really stay still. But try to see what he can feel and make sense of that while they're going along.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a perception at difficulty 8.
Okay, and I'll go with instinct on this one since it's a bit noisy.
That's fair, yeah. Oh, wow. The difficulty didn't even matter, but wow.
I didn't roll 10s, but I didn't roll any 1s.
That's true. It's just a 0. All right. Do you want to keep that roll?
Actually, you know what? I will. It's vigor to do a complete reroll, right?
Willpower.
Willpower. I'll do willpower.
What vigor can do is it can increase the critical or reduce the difficulty. In this case, if you reduce the difficulty, it would just go back down to 7, and it would still be 0.
Could I do both at the same time?
You can choose to vigor after you see results.
All right, I'll willpower this.
Yeah, so you can willpower it and then vigor the new one as well.
Yeah, I'll willpower this just to, since we're near the end of the day anyway.
Yep. Reminder that willpower does and vigor incurs a point of exhaustion for using it.
Yep.
So go ahead and re-roll that. Yeah, now might be when you want to use that vigor.
I'll use that vigor, and also I'll use soul to reroll one of the ones.
Makes sense. Go ahead.
So that should be a 3.
Well, you got to re-roll one of the ones.
I did. Oh, did it go off screen?
Yeah, you have to. It hasn't shown up in the text box.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Keep that going. It almost pranked you a bit, but it didn't.
Yeah.
So with the vigor, that becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so a 5. That's pretty good. All right. So Dart, you're having to focus a lot on this. This is actually kind of surprisingly exhausting because, well, it's not even just that this is hard in the first place, which it kind of is. It's also the fact that you currently have so many sets to work off of. Because, most of the party is quadrupedal in some way, and so they make twice the number of footsteps. So there is a lot of sensory information that you're trying to, push through. And it's not like you have a very keen sense of it yet. But eventually you are able to at least start distinguishing between the various different people. Like, you're able to tell that that's Amos walking there without actually looking at him to double check. You're able to tell when it's Jet or when it's Azareth. Things of that nature, where you're starting to be able to identify who the footprints belong to without being able to actually individually sense every footstep clearly. This is pretty taxing, though. Because you will be taking 2 points of exhaustion for your willpower and vigor.
Yep. Put that down, and honestly, worth it because I want to try to develop this.
Makes sense.
Dart's not gonna have too much of a reaction. He's just gonna kind of just be zoned in on that, and probably a little bit distracted from the general surroundings. Maybe a brow sweat going down one of the little metal ears.
Intense look of focus. But yeah, he would be fairly successful at this.
But no, he is feeling a little bit proud of himself.
Yeah,
that's progress. Be it from whatever I'm doing, and anyone else want to do anything?
I'm just going to take that as probably not. considering no one's talking about it.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. In that case, you guys would be able to settle down for the night. You have Amos there, who I'm sure would be more than happy to make a fire if you asked.
Maybe.
Amos, could you please make a fire for us?
I'll think about it. Amos lights the fire anyway.
You tried to hold out for dramatic effect. It lasted like 10 seconds. All right. And as you settle down, I would like to ask Dart. Would you like to roll an an academics for me?
Sure.
And I do not care what attribute or expertise you use. This will be difficulty 6.
Wait, since it's academics, I'll use mind and logic. If that is okay.
Yep. All right, that becomes a 7. In that case, Dart, I have some good news and bad news for you.
Oh no.
Don't worry, the bad news is like the most mild version of it. The bad news is that it's not going to be as precise or defined as you would like. However, if you want for 10 XP as a feat, you could get some basic tremor sense right now. This would not be able to sense who or exactly the direction, but you would be able to tell if there is movement on the ground within 30 feet of you, as a passive.
I do like the sound of that.
This
I
would
know
be
what
a very basic version of it.
I don't know why you said that was bad news.
Yeah, because it's bad news because it's Dart isn't going to let it go now that he's had at least this much success. He's going to want it to be as defined as possible.
You're not wrong.
That's what the bad news is. The bad news is that now Dart's not going to let this go.
See this as an absolute win.
It is now going to be much harder to sneak up on you. You won't be able to tell if it's friend or foe, but you will be hard to sneak up on, provided they don't go through the air.
I think I'll probably purchase that at my earliest opportunity.
Yep. It will be 10 XP for the thing, which, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good price. It would count as a feat. For where to, put it on your sheet and all that. And, yeah. If you have the XP, you could purchase it tonight.
I will do that.
All right. Out of curiosity, what is going to be your guys' approach for watch and order?
Do we want to do the same like we did last time, or do we want to split it into 4 even watches? I know Sin would offer to take a watch.
Yeah, I don't mind doing a watch as well. Anyone else, or
I'll take a watch.
yeah.
Jet will take third watch.
Either of the others have a preference for which watch they take?
Yeah, whatever works.
Then we'll take first watch then.
All right. In that case, would the various watches in their order go ahead and make some perception rolls?
Yes. Perception. Would this benefit from the sight feat specialty?
Yep, it'll encompass sight, hearing, and smell. So if you have any specialties for that, go ahead.
And that gives a 1 bonus.
It gives a bonus dice, yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I will sold the 1. Okay. That would be 3 for me. If it'll let me type. Who's next?
Well, were you first, or...
Yeah, I was first.
Vector, you taking second watch or fourth
Yeah.
watch?
I'll take second watch. Yeah, I'll be taking the second watch. So give me that. What do we roll?
You were rolling I believe it was perception with any specialties you might have for the various
Perception?
senses.
Okay.
Yeah.
1, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna willpower one of those ones.
Well, you mean soul?
Or soul, yeah, soul.
Hey, rewarded. At least it's not a botch.
Yeah, it's not a botch. You know what? And I will take that.
Vector's hardest part about taking watch. Not zooming so people can sleep.
Just Vector just vibrating and like in place, like trying so hard not to go the zoomies or chase the first thing that he sees.
I have been muted for 13 minutes. Can you spend your watch on Argus's back so he gets a back massage as you vibrate?
I mean, uh, sure, but I can't like guarantee if it's good.
I think we should abuse the fact that you can be a very good massage.
The vector massage, also known as
A vector massage.
the vector. Realign. It will realign the.
All right. I believe that the jet was next for third watch.
Yes. And considering how close we are to the end, I'll go ahead and soul those 2 ones.
Makes sense. Well, now they're not negatives anymore. All right. And who do we have on fourth if there was a fourth?
That would be me, and just perception.
Yep, perception. If you have any relevant specialties, go ahead. Well, I mean, still a net positive on that. So I think that's 3044. Cool. I will have this noted. And also, now is a wonderful time to end our session because we are approaching the end time.
But things are about to happen.
Yes, this is what's known colloquially as foreshadowing and a cliffhanger.
I think it's known colloquially as being evil GM. Oh, I guess it's a good time to stop. It is late.
Alright. Thank you everybody for joining us today for Starlight New Dawn Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel and keep the streams happening still, but you can also do so by picking up some merch over at zgfgaming.store, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or by tipping to the channel directly. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Say it again.
Very cute.
Ah.
Back to cute.
Ah.
All the plushies cute.
Plushy, 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 plushy.